All right, gentlemen, are you set? You set? All right, boys, and ladies and gentlemen, get at it, go.
Alright, so like the U.S. trade deficit in goods reached nearly $800 billion last year alone. How are you going to make this margin a lot smaller? Does it seem like a good trade if we keep losing money?
Absolutely not. We're going to increase tariffs on goods trading with China, make our goods more competitive with pricing so that their cheap labor and inexpensive goods will be competitive with our goods made here and there.
At the state and federal levels, the United States spends more than $620 billion on kindergarten through 12 education each year. That's an average of about $12,296 per each student enrolled in elementary and secondary public schools. Will you lower or raise of how much the state and federal government are spending on each student?
Well, can't put a number on it, but as much money is necessary to ensure that our students are getting the best education. So if that means increasing spending in lower quality schools, then that's necessary spending. It's not like it's wasting money.
Where do you get the money? Where do you get the money from to do that?
With cutting inefficient government programs that are not working.
Like what programs?
We're gonna have, once we get elected, we're gonna have to evaluate.
If you get elected.
Once we get elected, we're gonna have to evaluate every government program, and if they're not
Any specific programs?
everyone.
Every.
But shouldn't you have an idea before you even get elected? What if you get elected and then you don't know what to do? Then you just ruin everyone who voted for you.
Well, I don't know if you're understanding. Every government program, even the ones that are completely functional, will be reevaluated, and if they're not performing,
But you
then
should have an idea before that. You just can't say that you're gonna do something and then after you get elected, you're doing it. Something might happen, you have to change your mind about it.
That's the idea.
but what
That's
do
the
you-
idea. But that is your idea. Your idea is to reevaluate.
You're re-evaluating, but you're not giving us specific things that if we consider to vote for you, we know what you're gonna do in the future.
So if the government programs aren't meeting expectations, if they're not performing, if they're doing more bad than good, then they will be eliminated.
I get that, but you're not doing your research before you get elected.
About
It's
what?
every,
Research about what?
every
It's not like
government thing. It's not like, oh, this one, we're gonna do this one. It's every single one.
I know, I get that.
All right,
but
next
what-
question, next question.
The number of
Okay.
Americans on food stamps increased by 12 million during Obama's time in office. What is your plan to get these Americans off food stamps?
We're gonna get back to work. We're gonna invest in the infrastructure of America, creating 3 million high-paying jobs that can't be outsourced and move overseas, getting people back to work, be able to pay for their own food. Simple as that.
And the money's from,
Themselves will have their own jobs.
but you making these programs for them to get jobs again.
It's no programs are being created, it's just investing in infrastructure, so there's just jobs available, it's just rebuilding, there's no programs needed to rebuild.
All right, get at it.
Since the beginning of civil war in Syria, 151,888 citizens died. At least 55,000 citizens were killed in Iraq because of ISIS, and 3.2 million people became internally displaced, including over 1 million school-age girls and boys. Do you really think that bringing in some of the refugees would damage the U.S. economy?
You said you had this question.
Okay.
Okay, can you repeat that one more time?
Okay.
Whoa.
Shorthanded, Ada, shorthand the question.
So many people died in Syria and Iraq, and 3.2 million people became internally displaced. Do you really think that bringing in some refugees would damage the U.S. economy?
It's not about damaging the economy, so no, but it's more about protecting American citizens, so at this
Why?
time,
Okay, from what are you protecting them?
from
Terrorism?
threats of terror. You
Okay,
have
so
refugees
I'm
like
not
in
ta-
Ohio State where kids were just slashed because they're just trying to go to school because someone was unhappy with the state of their, I don't know.
But you're judging at least 3 million people on
American
one
lives come
or
first
two.
before theirs.
Yeah, let me
Uh,
ask the
I
question.
know that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying about a humanity thing. If we're not letting them in, they are dying. Imagine that the United States was in this place and people are dying because of terrorist act. Do you need other countries to help you or not?
Other countries definitely need to play their role, but at this point, we are not prepared to take in any refugees.
I'm not saying about them. I'm saying about us. What if this happened in the United States? Do you think that would you be able or okay if countries said that we're not getting them in because they're terrorists? You're judging one group of people, a group of people, only some people. That's not right.
Time. Give him a round of applause.